Welcome back, guys, to my vlog. This is my second vlog, American Papi. First off, I want to thank all my subscribers as usual. Thank you for subscribing. Me and the wifey salute you. Miss Devon says hi. And if you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button down low. Okay, so let's get started. This is vlog part two. I decided to have a kind of intimate setting, blue light edition. This is the blue light edition. Let me know in the comments you like it or not. I know y'all didn't want to see my handsome face, so blue light edition. But okay, vlog part two. A lot of people have been inboxing me, asking me, hey, what's going on with the wifey? How did you meet the wifey? So let me get comfortable and tell y'all how I met the wifey. So here goes. Okay, so if you watch my last vlog, which was my actual first vlog, I told you how I started going to the DR, and plenty more vlogs are coming. I'm gonna let you guys know how to get your passport, where to stay in the Dominican Republic, the money, um, the exchange of money, where to go, how to exchange. A lot of good tips are coming. What to eat, um, motor controls, taxis, everything. Because I've been going for almost 3 years now. So I know I'm trying to move away from the subject about the wifey, but let's get into it. So if you haven't seen my first blog, go see part one. My very first blog is going to tell you um, when I first saw my wife, but now we're going to get into when I met my wife. Okay, so I knew where my wife worked. She works at a what they call over there a banco, which is a small bank where you can go and do your loteria, lottery. You could play numbers, of course. You could reload cards for your cell phones, pay bills, I guess. A lot of things you can do. They're little, you'll see them all over the Dominican Republic, and she was working there. So what I noticed one day when I kept traveling back and forth, that there was a massage parlor next to where my wife works. So I was kind of intrigued, and I was like, maybe I need to go to that massage parlor, and maybe somehow I could actually meet her. I'm not stalking her or anything, guys, so don't think that. And I'm like, maybe I could meet her, or worst case scenario, get a great massage. Um, so I was getting massages at the resort I was staying in, but I just wanted to venture out and kind of just see what's going on. I still kept seeing her, so I said this was probably about the 21st time I saw her. So I was like, let me go see. And that day I had saw her earlier at her job. So what she does is she works. It's like a little booth, but she'll come stand outside of the booth, and or if you ride by the booth, you can see her. So back to the massage. So I grabbed my sandals, t-shirt, shorts, head out to the massage. I'm walking. I want to say it's not even a block from where two blocks, 2 3 blocks tops. So I'm walking to the massage parlor. I get there and there's two young ladies inside. One who turns out to be my wife's best friend. They're best friends in the world. When I say these girls are best friends, uh, the love and respect that they show each other, I couldn't call them anything else but best friends. And that's the one thing in life, if you ever come across, cherish it, a true friend. Lucky for me, I have one. I have two now, my wife. And I have a best friend. Couldn't ask for it anything more. Never want anything from you. Never any ulterior motives, or just great to have a best friend. There's somebody you can count on, you can talk to, you respect each other. So best friends. So her best friend was working with another girl, and they were in the massage parlor. So when I got in, I asked for a mani pedi. Um, didn't ask for a massage, but I asked for a mani pedi. So one of the girls started my mani pedi. Somehow I ended up with my wife's best friend, doing my mani pedi. I think I had, if I'm not correct, I think I had an ingrown toenail or something, and she was going to. She's an expert at cutting the ingrown toenails. Um, so I think they were going back and forth doing my. It took that minute. Both of the girls, my wife's best friend and the other girl, I don't know her name, but they were taking turns doing my mani pedi. Now, this was a lengthy process. It took about 60 minutes. It was probably about an hour. I got some big feet. So they're doing my mani pedi. They did a mani pedi. They did a great job, and they were actually working on my. You have to do the ingrown toenail last, I guess. They was working on that, trying to get that situated. And my wife, my future wife to be, looked inside as they were doing it. As she used, I guess they're, that's common. They walk back and forth. It's right next door. She looked inside, didn't speak or anything, and I was like saying to myself, "Oh, there she is. Okay." So I asked my wife's best friend because I got confidence, but I just wanted to kind of fill her out and see what's going on with my future wife. I asked my wife's best friend. I said, "Hey," because she speak English, so I said, "Hey, who's that?" So she said, "Oh, you like?" I said, "I said, yeah, I like her." I said, "Who's that?" So she told me her name, and I was like, "Does she have a boyfriend?" Then she was like, "No, she doesn't have a boyfriend." I said, "Oh, okay." I said, jokingly, I was like, "I would like to be her boyfriend." So we laughed, and we left it alone at that. So while they was doing my feet, she would come back and forth. You know how women are. They, just to be seen. So she's back and forth, and I'm steady looking at her. And I start asking her best friend more about her. Like, hey, like, is she a good girl? And she's like, yes, very good girl. No Chapidora, which over there they call gold digger. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, okay, and I'm just soaking it in. So I start fast forward. I start preparing to leave. They finish my mani pedi, finish my toe, and I was getting ready to leave out, and she was standing like I'm leaving out of the door. She's standing right in front of her store, and I'm like, "Hola," just my regular "Hola," and I like, I said, she said hello, and then I said bonita, which is beautiful, and she was like gracias, de nada, So as I'm walking past her, I was walking. I'm feeling good. I just got my mani pedi, got my little confidence going. So I'm walking past her, and I remember something told me in my head, and it had been God told me in my head, ask